Marius explains the Strike King square bill in this how-to video. He also explains the features of the crankbait, and how to use it for the correct application. Remember to subscribe on his YouTube channel, just search Marius Bass Fishing, and click on the red subscribe button.
The Strike King 1.5 square bill, and this is the oyster color, which is quite a phenomenal color. It's got like a lavender back there, a little lavender spot on there, and then like a almost lavender sheen to the white pearl sheen. Actually a phenomenal color, I must say. Very nice. I'm still on this long bank here. I'm going to cast it vertically with the reed lines and just bring it in and just see what it does, and really excited about this bait. Guys, like I said, I've positioned my boat here now quite close to the reeds, and I'm throwing it diagonal with the reeds, bringing it along, and this dam hasn't got any rock or gravel or real tree stumps or something like that. It's mainly lily pads, grass and reeds, so it is a bit tough. It's not really a crankbait dam, but doing what I do now should pick up the odd fish that is hanging around off the structure there. So yeah, let's see what happens, and hopefully we can catch a nice decent fish. And these square bills run slightly deeper than your ordinary square bills, so it works well here to the dam wall side of this dam. I've got some guys on Facebook that actually ask me, why does some of the crankbaits have square bills and why do some of them have round bills? And there's a simple explanation for that. The square bill is actually designed more for timber. Reason for that being your traditional round bill. Once it hits timber, it actually goes around the timber, and that's when your hook snags onto it. Whereas the square bill, once it hits the timber, it jumps off or shakes off and bounces off that timber, and then your hooks don't get snagged. Yes, they will still get snagged into the timber, but far less than with your round bill. So that's just something to consider when you're fishing a lot of trees and timber. Rather opt for a square bill, and then when you fish a lot of rock, gravel or something like that, then you can go to your round bill. But it doesn't mean you can't use your square bill in those type of scenarios. It's going to help you to snag less into the structure that you're actually fishing. Guys, like I said, now when I retrieve the square bill, I'm giving it a very slow retrieve. But what you can also do is, when you retrieve it, just give it a pause. It doesn't have to be long, just 1 second. Where that square bill goes down and it pauses and it goes, it just looks a bit more natural. So I'll retrieve it, pause it, start retrieving again, maybe give it a small twitch or two. Remember, you're imitating a fish that's hurt or that's under stress, or that's gonna get eaten. So remember to try and imitate it as best as possible. So don't just cast and retrieve it, just give it a bit more personality, and give it a couple of twitches and jerks and pauses, make it look natural, and I promise you it's going to make a big difference with your success rate when catching bass.
Please leave your questions in the comments, and also comment on what other lures you want Marius to explain in future videos.